Welcome back, baddies. You already know I'm here with a YouTube video, and guess what we're about to create? Some 3D acrylic nails, okay? Get into it. Press-ons in full effect for Halloween, because we're trying to switch out nails per outfit, per usual. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this 3D acrylic spider. So I'm just going to go ahead and mold that. You want to make sure that your acrylic is semi-dry to the point to where it's not going to go too flat, because you kind of want to leave a little hump in the aspect, because that is going to become the body of the spider. Right now I'm doing the body, and then I'll be working on the head in a second. So now I'm going to go ahead and form his head, and I'm just going to taper a little bit of the back of his head in, so you can get the full effect that it is a spider. Okay, so that's what the spider is looking like right now. So I kind of thought about this whole idea of this person being dead, wrapped up in like some mummy little thingy things mixed with the spider web. So that's what I'm creating right now. I just got I don't even know what color acrylic powder this is. It just was a tan one. I was like, I'm just gonna go with the closest one I have, and I'm just basically making a small round head, and I'm going to go in with the bear, and I'm kind of going to basically section out in the middle exactly where I want, go around, and then come all the way down in like a V shape. So now I'm just going to go in with my liner brush, and I'm just going to create just some lines on top of each other, and I'm just going to do that all the way up. And I'm just basically just adding more dimension and more detail to this entire nail set. So yeah, it really did take me all day, which I kind of was honestly don't feel like it should have taken me all day. But yeah, I didn't get done with this set until basically the next morning. Now I'm just shading it in, and then I'm going to use my little brush, and I'm going to just tap it off, because I kind of want to give it that little dirty, like old rusty look, you know? Now I'm going to go in with my brush again. I'm just going to create a little excess for his face. So now I'm just painting this entire nail. I'm going to cure this for a full 60 seconds. And then after I cure it for a full 60 seconds, I'm going to go in with my red, and I'm just going to basically tap it all over the nail to give it some type of blood effect. This is actually going to be the nail that the spider and the mummy is actually on. Grabbing a wet bead of acrylic, I'm basically going to use this to adhere this 3D charm. I would personally say to add charms like this, acrylic works best over glue, especially considering the fact if you want to wear it for a long time. Now I know my spider do not have legs on the other side. It doesn't need any legs on the other side, because you're not going to be looking on the other side, okay? So the legs is going to be on this side for content purposes only. And I'm just basically applying the eyeballs, and I didn't know how I wanted to do the face, because I saw so many like photos on Google. And I'm just gonna do like a regular face. And I thought I was gonna put another leg up there, but actually all I did was just add more acrylic to the last leg, because all it needed was just a little bit more thickness. Then I'm just basically eyeballing it to see like where I want to have it, where I want to angle it at. And then once I decide I'm gonna put a small dry amount of acrylic, it's basically really dry, I'm going to put that on the back of the spider, and I'm just going to hold it in place for like 20 seconds. Moving on to the ghost, I'm going to use that same bare acrylic powder from Valentino, and I'm just basically using the tip of my brush to like curve the ghost in. You just want to make sure that it's wide at the top and basically curved, and then skinny at the tail, so therefore you can get the illusion of a ghost. And this is actually going to be the nail of the ghost, so I'm just applying the gel polish. I have no idea why I was doing that like that. Now I'm going ahead and I'm applying my acrylic ghost, and I'm just going to make sure that it's going to adhere really well, making sure that it's coming out of the gray, making sure my proportions are even. And then after, I'm going to put a little bit of clear acrylic at the bottom just to make sure that it's actually going to stick together. Now I'm going ahead and I'm working on my grave, and I kind of wanted it to be a little thick, so I did add a little bit more layers of acrylic. And you kind of want to make like a square going straight down, but like a half a circle going where you're first forming it. I mean, that's just the easiest way I know how to create a realistic looking grave. So as you can see, I took it off and moved the grave down, and it's okay to make mistakes doing nails. That's the beauty of it, not everything is going to always come together right then and there, but it's all about staying persistent and continue to go. So all I'm doing now is just basically adding some more black acrylic on top, and this is just more so to add a little bit more shading into it, to just give it a little bit more definition. Like I said, my whole goal is to make this nail set pop, make it realistic, and make people feel like, oh wow, she did that. Yes, I did, sis. Yes, I did. Now I'm going to go ahead and write my RIP out with this black gel polish, and I'm actually going to cure this nail. While my acrylic is still wet, I'm going to go in and basically open up a little bit of holes. And this here, I'm actually going to put some red gel polish in. We're getting ready to come up to the end of the video, and I want to say thank you all so much for joining. If you like the content, please leave some black hearts in the comments below. Let me know what kind of nail art you guys want to see for the spooky season. And let's go ahead and get into it. Drop your Instagram below, because I'm gonna go ahead and start doing shout outs for the first person that's commenting. Put your Instagram below. And yeah, let's chat, guys. Let's talk. I'm super excited to get ready to push out these Halloween sets. And I really hope you guys enjoy the content as much as I love creating it. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and see you next video. Toodles.